What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Boosted Lucky, and today I'm going to be going over what's all done to my Dodge Challenger Hellcat here. This is a 2018 Dodge Challenger Hellcat wide-body Challenger. So I'll go ahead and go over it. I've had this car for almost a year now, about 11 months. So I think it's time to give you the good, the bad, and my overall review of the car. So let's go ahead and get into it. So starting it off, the car is in pitch black. It has the Devil's OEM 20-inch wheels with the 6 piston Brembos in the front, 4 piston Brembos in the rear, and also the wide body fender flares. I added the red eye spoiler here in the back to, it's just something I had from my other car. My taillights aren't smoked out and the car is pretty dirty right now, so my apologies for that, but just wanted to go ahead and make this video. I know some people have been asking, so gonna go ahead and show it. So there it is. It is a stock 2.4 liter blower, not ported, no spacer plates, none of that. It has a Grip Tech 275 upper pulley from Team Hellcat, has an ATI 10% lower. The car also has a JLT cold air intake, and it has a Widebody Race 3.5-inch heat exchanger. All of that is also paired with my ice tank I have here in the rear, and this is a great mod for a Hellcat, mainly because of the fact that the coolant in the system is decent, but having an actual dedicated ice tank is a lot better, due to the fact that it's a larger capacity tank, and you can also throw ice off in there still with the 50-50 mix of coolant and water, and keep your blower a lot cooler than what stock would be. So my car also doesn't have the truck liner in right now, or the back seats. I usually just run without any of that kind of stuff, but it doesn't really make much of a difference unless you take the front passenger seat out also. But more into the motor stuff. 275 upper, 10% lower. That's good for probably about 18 to 19 pounds of boost. So not spinning it super duper hard, but a decent amount so that it can perform a lot better. The car has FIC 1200cc injectors on the inside and stock fuel rails. So those FIC 1200s were about at 66 in the 60 range on duty cycle. And it's pretty safe. If you're anything close to 85 or 90, then you're really pushing it, but we got a lot of room to go on those. The car has ripped coil packs on the inside. I have no issues with them. We were just testing stuff out, so I ended up taking one out, and I'm gonna throw the other one back in, so don't pay too much attention to that. The car also has brisk racing plugs on the inside, and then those are in there to provide a stronger spark and keep those cool. I deleted the little coolant reservoir tank over here and just capped it off with a little rubber stopper until I can decide what I want to do differently with the lines. But besides that, it still has a stock throttle body. The stock, I think it's 92 millimeter throttle body. And yeah, so my car is tuned by Team Hellcat and had my upper and lower installed by Jack Fat Performance over there in Trenton, Texas. So go check those guys out. Follow them on Instagram also. But yeah, so as far as like performance wise with the car, it ran a 626 in the 8th mile, leaving very, very soft at the track. Also, track mods that the car has is it has a DSS 4-inch aluminum drive shaft and a performance DIRS diff brace, and those are all, I don't know if you can see it, go more to the middle here. There you can see the diff brace in there. The drive shaft obviously is underneath, so I'm not crawling underneath my car to show all that. But it has that. All that we're waiting on now is to get some axles for the car. I have a drag pack for 17s, but on the wide bodies you don't have to shorten the end links or anything like that. On the narrow bodies you do. And what you call it? I'm going to be actually going to a 15-inch in the rear here, so I'll be grabbing a 15-inch brake conversion for my car. And my Hellcat didn't come with any badges. I didn't debadge it on purpose. It only has the one in here in the front. But overall, man, for a Challenger, it's decent, man. It's obviously a heavy car. The lightest I've gotten it down to was about 4287 when the car wasn't tuned. But you know, usually I'm riding around about 4,700 pounds with me in it. And yeah, it's a big boat, and it's out here running with a lot of lightweight Corvettes and lighter cars and upsetting some people, but it is what it is. But as far as like other goals with the car, I wanted to run a 4s in the 60 to 130, and we also needed to run an 8 in the quarter mile. Anything 899, hopefully 880 is what I'm shooting for. Anything in that range, which I'll be able to get it to. We're going to be changing a few things, so that's why I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the meat and bones of what's all done with the car. 880 is what I'm shooting for, and then a 4-second 60 to 130, which will hopefully come before running that 8, which it should, if times are correct and everything. But it's been a dream to drive, man, honestly. So the car is on E85, pump E85, not any race gas, and it's performing very, very well. Shout out to Team Hellcat for the awesome tune. But overall, my review of the car, dude, things that I love about it is obviously the way that it looks, the way that it performs, the way that it sounds. It's menacing. Has JBA catless mid pipes also, and a mid muffler delete, and it sounds sick. But the downside of the Challengers, which I really don't like, is the headlights. Man, you can't see anything. My windshield is tinted, but before it was even tinted, you still couldn't see anything. The visibility with the headlights are very, very poor at night. And it does have the HID headlights also. I had halogens in the V6 and tried to go to LED, but those kept going off because of the flickering module or whatever. This little deal right here, you can't see anything out of that when you're driving. That's why I went ahead and put the stickers on, because I don't ever really use it. I just try to use the blind spot monitoring system stuff. But besides that, there isn't any real other complaints other than like with the trunk, dude. Whenever you're trying to like get it to stay up, wow, it stays up. The one time I don't need it to stay up, it stays up. These struts are very, very weak. This is a very, very heavy trunk, and usually it's always like falling down, but for some reason today it's acting very, very well, which is odd. But yeah, trunk doesn't always stay up. Those struts suck. The wide body stuff here usually tends to pop out, or like try to. You can see that it's trying to like start. That's how it's been since I got it. And that's pretty much it. Those are my only like real complaints. Other than that, it's been an awesome car to have, and I think I made the right choice. So it's a car that a lot of people on apps intend to hate because they think that they're overhyped until they lose to one. But these cars generate a lot of attention. They're very, very fun, and they're awesome, and I'm glad that I made the right choice in getting this. So if you guys like this video, please remember to drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. This has been Boosted Lucky, and I'll catch you guys on another upload.